Okay, hello, welcome. I'm Young Zuda. You can call me Zuda for short. And I'm going to be playing the MekHQ Against the Bot game. I'm sorry, campaign on my own. So if you're not familiar with this MekHQ, it's an open source game, I guess you could say. A digitalized version of the Battletech board game. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's it's one of those games where you move like a piece around a mat, then you roll dice to resolve it. It's kind of nerdy, but yeah, it's that kind of game. But yeah, they made a digital version of it, this one, and it's free, so you can get it on your own if you want. And against the bot, it's basically a single player, I guess you could say preset of this game. You can play this game multiplayer, but I don't really have friends who know this, so I'll just play against the bot for now. If forever, probably. So, on to the game itself. So this is what happens when you click new campaign. This is what appears. All right, the name. This is what you call yourselves. The name of your mercenary unit. I'm gonna make a mercenary unit. You can join other factions, and factions when you join a faction, you don't receive missions from other factions. Pretty straightforward. Uh, I've never done a pirate game, but I might do it one day. Mercenary, you get contract offers from everyone, and if you work with them long enough, you can actually sign I forget what it's called, but it's an exclusive contract basically. You basically work only for them, and you can call it off anytime. I forget what it's called, but yeah, I'm gonna play as mercenary for now. And unit rating, uh, I'm gonna use the campaign ops version because that's the one I'm familiar with. I actually don't know the mercenaries book. Oh yeah, speaking of books, you probably might need to know some. Yeah, you might need to read a bit of the Total Warfare book if you want to play this game, or you can just gun it like how I did. I gunned it when I first played this, and I mean it's pretty straightforward. It's a turn-based game, so it's nothing to rush. So yeah, later on, I'm gonna have to roll dices, I guess, to create my unit, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So the date, I've started the game at the start of the first Succession War. Now in BattleTech lore, they are split into different eras. You have the pre pre space era, the early space era. Then you have the Age of War, the Star League, the Succession Wars. There's four of them. After that, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's the Clan Invasion. And you know what? I actually don't remember. No. There's something before the Clan Invasion. I forget. But yeah, I'm gonna start in the first Succession War. That's where actually big stuff happens. I usually start either very late or very early. Like I have one game where I started 20 years after the MekHQ was created. The MekHQ is the first battle mech in this universe. That game's fun. But yeah, I'm gonna start here, 1st January of 2751. Okay, so the camo. Oh, there you go. Yeah, this is basically how your units look in on the board. So considering that I'm just a standard mercenary, right? I'm gonna be a mercenary. I think it's best if I choose one of these standard camos. I'm thinking something. I like this, but something black and red. Do they exist? Let's see if I can find them. That's pretty close, but I'm not sure. I have a camo mod, I guess you could say. So if you get this game, and some of these things might not be in your game, so I mean, it's a pretty simple installation. Just drag and drop your camo into a folder somewhere. Let's see which one's a good one. Oh no, not solid. That's dumb. Uh, that looks nice. Self-defense urban. Black. Is that black? It's dark red. Whatever. I like it. Let's use that for the campaign. Yeah, unit icon is a pretty new addition. Speaking of which, I'm playing this on the dev version, the 47.10, I think. It's the latest one. So yeah, and apparently it's not stable. I haven't tested it yet. We'll have to see. Anyway, so for now, let's just choose a. I'm gonna be a Mech company, I guess. Yeah. Let's see. Where's the Mech company? Oh, there it is. Okay. I might make my own one, but for now, let's just stick with that. So, I'll figure out the name as we go. So these other options, right? I usually turn everything on. No. uh, hold on. Yeah, yeah. I turn everything on. If you're new, I recommend you not to, because it kind of makes the game hard. You gotta balance your what you call your finance. Yeah. Okay, next supply. Hold on. Yeah, I don't usually mess with this one. Yep. I like. Yeah. No. Canon. Just wait. Okay, so basically, this Canon units for purchase means that you can only buy units like within the universe, but Canon only variant as refits can only like if you buy a mech, like say you buy a commando, you can only use refits, I guess, the versions of the commando that exist within Canon. If you want to make your own variants, don't take this. Yeah. So the clan, if you don't know what clan is, the clan is basically, I'm not sure if this is a spoiler or not, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Uh, the Star League done got blown up internally because some guy wanted power. Then the commander-in-chief of the Star League military, Alexander Kerensky, he whooped the guy's ass, Amaris, I believe is his name, ass. And at that time, the ruling family of the Star League, I forget, McKenna, I think, could be wrong. He felt like he failed them because the family literally died. Every single one of the family members, distant relatives or whatever, they all died. He felt like he failed them, so he took his army and just left the solar system. Yeah, and then he reached a collection of planets, and from there, I don't remember if he started it directly or it happened over time, but over time the descendants of those guys, they turn into this like warrior state thing. They have their own clans. Yeah. That's them. And in universe, they don't really sell this stuff that well because they don't really use money, if I'm not mistaken. So I tend to stick to canon a lot. So I'll turn it on. Uh, Maximum tech level. Yeah, if you want to make your own variants, just do. I would go to unofficial. Get all the weird stuff. Oop. Okay, there you go. Yeah. I usually turn most of these things on. What do they mean? I actually don't know. Actually, wait. Uh, oh, okay. Okay, so if it's a new tech, it's gonna be expensive and maybe shit. But yeah, over time it'll go to common production level, whatever. Intro dates. Now this is pretty cool. Basically, in universe, I believe the Lyrans made they made a gun. I forget which gun, but they made a gun. And if you go to Lyran Space, the Lyran Commonwealth or Lyran Republic, I forget what they're called. They change names so often. Basically, they get that technology first. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So if you go to that space and you go to their shops, you can get that technology. You can buy that gun. That's not available anywhere else. Over time, it will become available. But yeah, intro dates basically mean that if that faction invents it, it's gonna get it first. All right. If you're new to this, if you don't really know the canon that much, yeah, you don't really have to bother. But I usually bother this anyway. Personnel. So this covers your pilots, your mech warriors, your units basically, the guys commanding or piloting your units. So I usually turn this on. I like to make my games hard. Non-combat personnel. Edge is basically, it's in the RPG book. It's basically a reroll. Yeah, it's a reroll. If you fuck it up, it rerolls. I don't really. I don't know if. Yeah, I don't really mess with this. I don't really use this because I don't know, man. I don't. Non-combat personnel don't really like. I level them up, but I don't really give them edge because I mean I don't. What's the point? Prisoner status. Uh, oh, this is new. What the hell is this? Okay. Anyway, prisoner. Oh, okay, prisoner. Okay, so basically, if you choose this, any prisoner you get will automatically be willing to defect. I think that's how it is. Okay. So bondsman. Bondsman is the clan prisoners. I don't really know clan lore that much, so basically they're slaves. I think I could be wrong. Like they capture people, and they either become the soldiers or the slaves. And I think if they'd proven themselves, they can actually become a full-fledged clan member or whatever. I could be wrong. I don't know clan lore. Let's go with prisoner since I'm playing a Innisphere mercenary faction. This is new. Shares mother prisoner status. Oh, so you can take away the baby. Have it join your ranks. Oh boy. I'm not that heartless. Maybe I'll change it. I don't fucking know. These are things. I've never actually messed with them. Yeah. Track time service. Yeah, I usually have this on just for RPG 6. Rank as well. Yeah. Chart retirement date. Yeah. Total earnings and randomized origins and dependents. Dependents are the non-combat personnel basically. They're the ones that handle. They're the assistant techs. Yeah. Family options. You can actually get married in this game. Like your people can get married. No. No, actually, yeah. Let's turn this on. This is new, I think. So minimum age is 16. I'm not sure about that, but whatever. I don't really care. Same-sex marriages, sure. Procreation. Procreation is when, well, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, I guess. They have babies. Okay, no. I don't think that's pretty realistic. Okay, baby surname style. What the fuck is all this? This is new. I mean, usually it goes with the father, so yeah, sure. Determine father at birth instead of conception. I'm not sure what this means. I'll just leave it off for now. And yeah, this thanks. Okay. So next is the finance. So finance, yep. I usually turn most things on. Most things on. Yeah, what? I'm not sure what this means. I also don't know what this means. Like I said, most things on. Mercenary contract. Base contract. Yeah, whatever. I don't really know much. I've played this game for a while, but I actually don't know. I'm not that. I don't really know the tiny details, I guess. I don't mess with this. This as well. Yep. How's this? Oh, nope. Rank system. You can choose your default rank system. This is mostly for role-playing 6, I guess, RPG 6. Like, for example, you want to play as a compelling Federation warrior house. Choose this. Or you're not. You can choose not to. You can make your own. I've never done that, so let's just choose to Star Elite because I'm just a normal mercenary group. And name faction. What's this mean? What? Oh, okay, I get it. Alright, I get it. Just name randomization. Like if I did this, every single name I get will be just general names. If I use this, I may get someone from the Compelling Federation or the Combine, or no, I'll get Japanese and Chinese and Russian names basically. Yeah, it's just name generation. Nothing important. Next, personnel market. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to mess with this, so I'll just leave it. Against the bot. Now, this is the actual settings, I guess, for the single player campaign. So if you choose against the bot module, this is automatically turned on. Now, skill level. Honestly, I actually don't see any difference. But I'm just gonna choose veteran. I think I'm pretty good enough. Oh boy. Alright, and then you can customize this. Customize timer rules. Yeah, turn this off. This thing really fucks you. Like, it really does fucks you. I usually do retirement rules every year. So every start year, I do retirement rules. So yeah, at every contract completion, it's fucking dumb. It's so dumb. Like you might have a contract of like 2 months, like 4 months, and then once you reach the end of the contract, literally 90% of your fucking forces leave. Like what the fuck, dude? Doesn't make sense. Anyway, yeah, you can customize all this. Aerospace is planes. I don't know what. Oh, right. Okay. Instant delivery from unit markets. I hold on. Wait, what? Is this here before? I know there's two types of markets. You can buy something off-world, which takes time, or you can buy something in-world, which can buy immediately. I think this is what it means. Okay, never mind then. Don't really mess with that. You can increase the radius for contracts. And is this new? Oh no. Is it? I actually don't know. I don't think it is. Never mind. No, it's not. Okay. So double enemy vehicles. I mean, if you want. Wait, hold on. Vehicles. I think this is yeah, whatever. Vehicles are usually not a threat. Usually, then you have one or two like units that just what the fuck, like it's called a Hetzer, not a Hetzer, something else. It's a tank without a turret. That thing is fucking lethal, dude. It's very lethal. Usually, I think I usually go 2-2-4 or 2-2-3. I don't remember. Let's go 2-2-3. So yeah, VTOLs, they also exist. Oh, the helicopters, you can have those. Yeah, turn it on, turn it on. Usually turn everything on. No, I mean if you want, you can. but I think it's better if they don't, because it makes more sense. Like, you know, why would they give command to a military, to a mercenary unit even? Doesn't make sense. Drop ships, that's fun. Planetary conditions, that's also fun. And yeah, I think that's everything. Yep, that's everything. Okay, so general, campaign. So my name, what should I call myself? Hmm. The You got a Big Mac there. Adriani, no, Northwind Highlanders. Those guys sound cool. Hmm. What should I call myself? I don't know. Uh, Iron Bears. Sure, why not? Oh, there you go. Iron Bears. Alright, we'll form literally at the start of the Age of War. Oh, First Session Wars. Okay. So, without further ado, I think you just click confirm and you should join the game. Okay, so that took a while. I'm not sure why. But yeah, this is the main screen, I guess. When you start the game, this is what you get. This is the main screen. You get activity lock here. This will update every time you click this. Also, turn on GM mode if you need GM mode to actually start the fucking game. So let me just do a quick overview of everything. So these are the reports. You know, the transport reports basically tells you like what space you have, I guess, in your dropships if you have any. If you don't have any dropships, you usually get a negative in your unit rating. Yeah, transportation. Hangar breakdown. This is a breakdown of your entire thing. I mean, why do you need this? It's over here. Personnel, self-explanatory, and cargo, which I don't think I've ever looked at. So, procurement down here you have this is what I was talking about. The units where you can buy from everywhere. This market takes time. So yeah, you can check what kind of units you want. Let's see, you want a Mech, a light Mech, let's say. So yeah, it's not a lot because I start at the age of the First Session Wars. Over time, this list will grow. And in the other game I mentioned, where I started like 20 years after the first Battle Mech was created. Yeah, this fucking list is small. The fleet was called the Trooper, I think, in that one as well. Yeah, the Tor was gone. That's a shame. Yeah, but anyway. Oh yeah. Oh no, this is Toro. What the fuck? All right. This is basically, I think it's based on real life sets. I don't really know. I actually don't own any Battletech stuff. They don't sell it where I live. uh, yeah, you should just select everything if you want to see. Shift, shift, shift hole everything. Yeah, shift hole to select what type you want, and you usually get everything. Oh shit, you can get lamb. The fuck? Wow. Hmm. Lambs are Gundams. No, not Gundams. Macross. Yeah, they can switch to plane mode and robot mode. But yeah, this is the universe, the galaxy market, you could say. You buy it with this. It says impossible because I don't have any crew right now. I need people in the administration to do their roles. Good administrative people. The thing will be lower. Lower is better in this game, right? I keep forgetting things. Okay, next, find parts. This is the same shtick. You can find individual parts across the universe. Or you can buy locally. I'm in Solaris right now. Where is it? Yeah, Solaris. The game planet. Yeah, you go click this. This will buy. This will take you. Wait, no. What the fuck? Hold on. Wait, what the hell? Wait, the hell? They get. Yo, they got rid of it. The shit, dude, they got rid of it. What? Dude, they got rid of it. Did they? Hold on. What the fuck? No. Huh. They got rid of it. There was another option here. Where you only buy things from the planet. Did I fuck up? Hold on. Campaign options. Where is it? There you go. Where is it? Supply and acquisition. Planet base. What the fuck is this? Supplies will be searched on specific planets. Jumps away. So. What the fuck? Okay, they either got rid of it or I clicked something I'm not supposed to. Wait, what the fuck? Are you shitting me right now? Oh my god, did I not click confirm? Oh, dude, what the fuck? Alright, I fixed it. I fixed it by going down a version. For this 47.9. They did say the 47.10 version is extremely unstable in the thing, so that was on me. That's on me. I didn't check it first. But everything is basically the same. Forgot to turn it on. Yeah. So, yep, still in Solaris. Yep. Okay. So anyway, there you go. Unit market. So this is the local market, and this is the Solaris market. So what's the difference between this and the other market? This market, you can just buy it immediately, and the prices aren't fixed. You can get lower prices. Like this is 10% lower than market price, and so on and so on. No, and yeah, I don't know if this is a thing or not. I've never actually been cheated, or what being cheated means. So yeah, it's pretty limited, and it refreshes every Monday. I think every Monday it refreshes, I believe. Yeah, you can get it immediately, but your choices are limited. Next, you have the personnel. Oh, yeah, this is the local personnel market. Okay. That's the local personnel market. Contract market is well, the contract market. Let's see here. So you can spend some money to find yourself a ship over an forward period. Ships are fucking expensive, so if you play this game by the books, I guess you usually start with a dropship, maybe a jump ship if you're lucky. So yeah, you don't really need to worry about this unless you have a lot of money, because like they're fucking expensive. They're very expensive to buy and I think to maintain as well. Next we have I've already covered this. Bulk hire personnel. I can quickly hire some people. This one you can choose specifically what kind of person you want. I guess you want Mech warrior. You get his name and everything. You can set his rank. No, that's the skills, or you can make your own. You can mess around with his date of birth. This is no gender, nickname. I'm not sure what this is, but yeah. Oh yeah, clan or phenotype. See all this? Now in clan society, your well, no, that's only the warriors. The warriors are genetically they are birthed from pods. Yeah, they're vat grown. There you go. No, Mech warrior clanners are they're the most normal looking ones. Then you have the elemental. Elemental basically is space marines from 40k. Yeah, they're big, muscular things wearing power armor. Then you have the airspace pilot. They look like they're skinny and they got big eyes. Yeah, and then you got freeborn. Freeborn, I believe, is normal born. You know, fucking born. Yeah, clans don't exist yet, so do they? I don't know my clan lore. But I'm not playing this clan anyway, so what the fuck? Yeah, I'm not sure what toughness is. And you got the original unit. I also don't know what the fuck this means. And yeah, founding member. Basically, they have a lower chance to. Do they? Lower chance to retire, I think. Or they get more shares when they retire. They're fucking expensive. Yeah, over here you have skills. All of this is detailed in, I believe, the RPG book. Yeah, the pilots, the people, the personnel, the rules around them are based around the RPG book, if I'm not mistaken. And you got abilities. You get all this. Yeah, you can just make a god if you want, or you can just get them normally by XP. Sometimes they get it for free, but it's been a while since I got one. Logs, this is like mission logs and everything. Oh no, this is mission log. This is like, I'm not sure actually. Marriage injury, I think. This is the kill log. So I'll do this later. Just gonna do a quick overview first. Where was I? Oh. Aztec is a assistant techs. No, they help your these guys, mechanic, mech techs, aero techs. They're the chief engineers basically, and these guys are the chums. Same goes medic. You get a doctor, then you get a bunch of medics. Alright, that's done. This I already covered here. Why is it? Whatever. Blood name. This is clan stuff. Retirement. Yeah, you click this if you want to do the retirement role. Yeah. Manage campaign. Yeah, you can advance multiple days. You can randomize blood names and this and that. Then some help, which I've never actually bothered with. Okay, so TOE, what does that mean? I forget. Something, I think E is equipment. Oh, I don't remember. T also, I don't remember. Table of contents and equipment. Is it? This basically shows you your units, I guess. It'll be more clear once I have units to show, I guess. Briefing rooms, this is where you get your missions. This is how you this is how you jump around. So if I want to go to what's a planet I can pronounce? Denies, for example. Click it and then you get some information. Some of this, I think some of these things affect the marketplace or something. So keep an eye on that. If you, I don't really keep an eye on it. I just click on it and it's move. You click calculate jump path and then you can transit. The transiting costs money if you don't have your own jump ship. If you have your own jump ship, it's still gonna cost you money. Personnel just gives you everything. You can go combat personnel, specific types of personnel, the prisoners, retired people, MIA and KIA people, pendants, it's all that. You sort them out with whatever. This is units again, same stick. Once you have units, this will fill up. No shit. Warehouse is where all the parts are. I honestly don't pay attention to this. Repair bay is where you do all your repairing if something breaks. Which, hold on. Wait, where's the button? What the hell? Ah, there you go, okay. If you want to use this, you gotta turn all this on. Turn all this down, or you can customize it. I usually just turn everything on. Then save as default, and done. So then once you've done that, once you click this, the game will automatically do repairs for you. You still have to roll for the repairs, and that depends on the engineer or the mech techs or whatever techs. And they gain XP over time, very slowly. And yeah, you're gonna have to upgrade them, I guess, if you wanna have good ones. Because I gotta tell you, man, every single if your units don't, if your personnel don't survive for long, if you keep needing to buy new personnel, you're gonna have a hard time because the fucking rules in this game are fucking dumb. Infirmary, the repair bay for your personnel. MechLab is where you customize your units, and finances where you check your finance. You get loans. I don't do this. Fuck off. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So right now, in order for me to actually start the fucking game, I need to make my force. And to do that, I'm basing it off the campaign ops book. I have the PDF down here, and I'll roll my force based off the tables in that book. Or you can just ignore it. Just go over here, add funds, put however much you want, and just buy stuff, or you can get stuff for free by doing this. Say you want this, right? Just click that and you get it for free instantly. So yeah, I'll stop here for now, so I can make my own. So I can make the Iron Bears, the first generation Iron Bears. And yeah, I'll cut back to when I've got the money and everything. Alright, I'm back. I've followed the campaign operation book and created my force. So I've created a standard Innisphere company-sized force. It's 3 lances. Yeah, 3 lances of mechs. If you know what a lance is, it's about 4 mechs. Anyway, I rolled. I got 50 million starting. Then had to calculate in other factors, and I started with 125 million. And for my starting ship, I got myself a Union class, good old Union class dropship. As you can see, I've already spent all my money, I guess, on things I need. So these are all the personnel. And I've already, and all the mechs and all. I'll do introductions over here in the TOE. So I found out what TOE meant again. Table of organization and equipment. Yeah. Well, anyway, as you can see now, it's no longer white and doesn't say my campaign anymore. Now you can change it by doing that. Clicking this, and for this one, just go down here to force icon, and you can customize it, or you can just choose a default. Yeah, I can just choose one of these, or again, you can just make on your own. I just chose red because I mean I don't really have the logo yet for the Iron Bears. Once I make one, if I make one, I'll put it in here and shove it there. Maybe even the backgrounds as well. Give it like a camo look. Yeah. Well, anyway, once you've done that, all you need to do is click this new at force, then you just type in the name of your force, whatever. I've already done mine over here. You can see already. And once you've done it, nothing happens. Nothing happens until you double click this. Then it'll show you all the things you've created, I guess. So the Iron Bears. The backstory of these guys, I've decided to make these guys like they were a company in the SLDF, the Starlink Defense Force. But since the Starlink has crumbled now, you know, they're all free agents, I guess you could say. So they piled in their money together and went to Solaris to, you know, to build up their company. So first things first, we have the first sloth. The sloth is apparently what you call a group of bears. And the more you know. So the first sloth is the Mech company. Yeah. So you have three lances here: the command lance, the recon lance, and the maul lance, which is the normal like assault lance, I guess. The battle lance, you know. So the command lance. So the Iron Bears, they're created and led by Captain J.C. Kodach, and I gave her a King Crab because I could afford one. This is an assault class mech, so yeah, it's big, it's heavy, and her role in this team, I would probably put her when we fight. Put her at the back, I guess, but um, she might have a flexible role in the team. She either stays back and snipe, or go up front and take in all the shots while the other lance mates go around and wreck them. Anyway, next in command we have Senior Lieutenant Connie Flores. I gave her a crab, the 297B variant. She's gonna be the sniper of the team. And then you have the two mainline, I guess the guards, I guess the escorts. Corporal Louisa Aberg and Private Ryan Winchstikers. I think that's how you pronounce it. I give them both Griffin 2N. It's pretty standard mech type. Next we have the Recon Lance. So the Recon Lance is led by Senior Lieutenant Dionigi Kasada. I think it's Kasuta. I'm not sure. He pilots a Phoenix Hawk. You know, it's a pretty nimble medium mech. So he'll be the one distracting, I guess. Him and Master Sergeant Serrano Pan, they'll be at a distance, kind of, you know, being the main targets for the people to shoot, for the hostile enemies to shoot, while Corporal Zolio Contorodas and Private Archie Husseini and their Panthers will go around and flank them. That's the idea of this build-up. And finally, we have the Maul Lance. This is the Battle Lance. Assigned, the leader is Senior Lieutenant Wendell Masor. I gave him a Victor, an Assault Lance. And he's supported by two Gladiators, which, on a note, is actually one of my favorite mechs. early mech designs. I really like them. They're pretty. I would say they're pretty underrated. Even in universe, they have a pretty bad reputation for some reason. But when you use them in game, when I use them, they're pretty good. Like they're legit pretty good for medium mech. They feel like heavy mech sometimes because they got a lot of armor, and their armaments, the weapons they use, is very strong. I know they got PPCs and large lasers. I mean, it depends on the variant, but yeah, they got big weapons. I don't know why they're considered bad in the universe, because my experience with them, they're very good. I have a game where the gladiator is the my mainstay in mech, and it's like literally I would say 70-80% of the entire company is filled with gladiators. They're all different variants, of course, custom variants. Yeah, they're filled with gladiators. They're good mech. They're good mech. And finally, in the model lines, we have Sergeant Angela Sikorsky. She's an assassin. She'll be the light mech in this one. The assassin isn't a light mech. It's a medium. But yeah, she'll play the role of the bug, I guess. She'll run in, just taking pot shots in, run in, run out, doing boom zoom attacks. Yeah. So next we got the airspace sloth. So we have the transport launch, which is the dropship. I call it the den because, bears den. It's commanded by Commander Betty Prajapti. All right, and next, finally, we have the first fighter lance, which is commanded by Senior Lieutenant Lydia McCrum. And she's supported by Chief Petty Officer Alicia Valero. And I chose the iron sights because they were available in the marketplace, in the local planet marketplace, so I got two at a reduced price. I don't really know how good they are. I don't really know planes that much, to be honest. I don't really use them, but I guess I can help keep the skies clean, because if you want to shoot a enemy plane, it's pretty annoying. It's pretty annoying to try and shoot down an enemy plane with mechs, especially if the weather conditions is horrible. Like, try shooting down a plane during the night. It's impossible. Yeah, that's the Iron Bears. That's the first generation Iron Bears. Yeah, and I guess I can show you the other personnel. So we got a doctor here, Soriko Mastroianni, I think that's how I pronounce it. He's a doctor of this, and we got a bunch of mech techs because each mech needs its own mech tech. You don't have to, but if you don't get like enough mech techs, your rating, which is yeah, there you go, your rating will go down. I've gotten sufficient. Yeah, let's see, it shows here how much you need, and this is how much you have. And if let's say if you need 16 and I only have 15, I'll give you a negative here, and that will affect your reputation and your rating. And right now I'm at 1 unit rating over here. Yeah, this shows you the just a quick overview of your entire force. So unit rating, I believe this is the one that actually matters. This is just your reputation. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure about this, but yeah, I believe this is the one that actually matters. So basically, the higher the number, the more what do you call that? The more contracts you get, the more high paying contracts you get. It's pretty standard obvious. Experience basically shows you your combined, like your average experience in your entire company or your entire force. This is pretty straightforward. Personnel, again, straightforward. I have 25 combat personnel. And unit composition, okay, I'm 86% mech and 40% aero. And then you get the damage status. Then you get transport capacity. You know, I've maxed out my dropship, 12 mechs with 2 fighters. And you get cargo summary, which I don't really know if it does anything. I think, yeah, I never actually, I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever done any cargo stuff. Because I don't really go on, I think you can go around trading if you want, but, fuck drunk. You don't have to. You can just play it normally as a mercenary force or whatever. Okay, what else I can do? I guess I'm gonna show the mech lab, not the mechs. So let's say I want to customize the crab. So you right click it and go to customize. So you can either choose a refit kit, which basically you can choose already variants that already exist, you know, and maintenance and factory here basically shows you how hard it is. Maintenance, it's like you could say it's a field refit, and it's just changing some things and all that. Well, factory, it's just a complete rebuild of the thing. So it's gonna it's gonna take a long time to complete compared to this. Okay, so that's refitting, or you can customize it. Click that and go to MechLab. And then from here you can change the armor type. We can change up the speed, jump jets and all that, structure, fusion engines, gyro, cockpit, anything you want. You can increase the armor tonnage. And the equipment, you can change the weapons if you want. Energy weapons, ballistics, missile, artillery, melee weapons even. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, melee weapons during this time aren't strong, I guess, because all of these are basically tools. It's only later on. I don't know the date when I believe melee weapons start being a thing after the Hatchetman, I think? Oh, X-Men. No, the Hatchet. I think, yeah, the Hatchet came into play. Hatchet is a mech with an axe. Yeah. So yeah, this is all the weapons and the ammunition for your weapons, and these other stuff like active probe, anti-missile systems. The case, case is like if your ammunition explodes, this will like redirect it away from your internals. Basically, I forget what it's called in real life. Got the ECM suite, electronic countermeasures. This will mess with radar and I think targeting as well. But you need to enable a rule for this to actually be something useful. I'll showing you in a bit. Probe, I believe, is like a tag. If I'm not mistaken, it's like a tag, so missiles would lock in on that thing. It'll get a bonus, I guess, an advantage roll. Recon camera, salvage arm, searchlight. Searchlights are pretty useful, but you can put them on any mech before a fight. So, I mean, you can just have one permanently on your mech if you want. I have a variant of the Gladiator which has a permanent searchlight mount on it. Yeah, the tag is a laser tagging, so your help missiles lock onto your target and other stuff. These things are covered in the rule books if you want to know the exact purpose of them. Yeah. Okay, so once you've selected all the weapons or whatever, go to here, and this is where you actually put your stuff. So like your new stuff will show here, and you'll have to move it like wherever there is space, empty. So you have to put it there. But you also need to worry about your tonnage. You can't go over tonnage. And heat as well. I mean heat. I mean even if you if you go over your heat threshold, you can still use the mech, but you will overheat very quickly. So you need to manage your heat uh, while in battle. No, you can't just shoot. You can't just like alpha strike every turn. You know. So yeah, fill it up, all the empty space if you can. If you can't, or fill it till the tonnage is maxed out or whatever. Then once you've done that, and you can just put in some random stuff if you want, and you can just preview it. This is the TRO preview. There you go, TRO preview, technical readout. And yeah, so then that just move from lab. Done. Oh fuck. What was that? Oh yeah, the settings. Okay, so you go to MekHQ. So MekHQ is uh the actual like battle module of the game, I guess. MekHQ just handles um the managing part of the game, while MekHQ is the actual part of the game where you fight other things. So I already have a configuration. Where is it? There you go. Realistic. I basically turned on everything. Let's see. Yeah, units, cannon units only, and all that. This, yeah, like if you make a mech design that's like over the tonnage or whatever, it'll count as an invalid unit, and you can't use it unless you tick this. So this one I don't really know. Hold on. Nor can you? I know clan have their own stuff, but I don't understand. I don't really know what this means. Physical text for the clans, and yeah, in clan society, I'm pretty sure when they are mech warriors in the clan society, they view melee attacks as dishonorable, I think. So yeah, they don't do this. They don't really do melee attacks in their mechs. You can turn it off if you want. And this is mostly the AI anyway, because if you decide to play as a clan force, I mean, it's really up to you if you want to do it or not. It's more role playing than anything. All right. So next we have the advanced role. Yeah, this is where you're gonna need the tactical operation books to explain most of them. I mean, yeah, it gives a little tooltip there, but doesn't really explain that much, I would say. So double blind rules is basically fog of war rules. So your senses actually play a role, I guess. So your ECM and everything actually plays a role in game. Without this, I think the ECM Guardian and the other one, I forget what it's called. I wouldn't say it's useless, but I mean you can still jam people, I think, but I would say it's more useful if you had double blind roles, because you can actually hide in the fog, in like the fog of war. It's pretty fun. So yeah, you get other things. Battle armor is a power armor. The elementals I mentioned. Yeah, this is what they wear. Battle armor. The angel Sienna's. Yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, there's tool tips here. They'll show you some stuff that explain you a bit about what does what, And I usually turn everything on. Well, everything, most things on. I don't. Yeah. Legacy stuff, I don't really use it because it's legacy. It means just old, I guess. It's it's not in use anymore, whatever. And unofficial stuff, I have some things. Yeah, this woods have a chance to burn down. That's realistic. No, if you set fire in the woods, the entire thing's gonna burn down. What does this mean? Uh oh, oh shit. Okay. That makes sense, to be honest. If you can detect medium, surely you can detect in short. Uh, sure. I guess I'll have to update my configuration, I guess. Mech sensors, sure. No lighting, clear hexes. I mean, it really depends. Like, if it's a grassland, I would say you would be able to light it up, but yeah. What's this? EL Copics? What does that mean? All units have EL Copics. Plus EL implement get math and unit as climax. I feel like that's not realistic. Extreme temperature survival. Yeah, turn this on. Just turn this on. Because if you don't, if you play on a snow map, if you eject, right? If you eject your crew or your mech warrior, they'll just die instantly. Turn this on. And turn this on as well if you want your mech warriors to be somewhat useful after they reject it. I don't understand this rule. I don't know why they would have limited visibility. This one as well. Don't know why they wouldn't be able to spot. Metal content for mech sensors. That sounds realistic. Standard mech. Yeah. There's these things called Omnimex. They are they're clan inventions, so they don't exist yet in this time. They won't exist in the 3000s, I believe. So basically, how Bell Armor works, they latch on to Omnimex, and when they are in range of their attack, whatever, they just let go and just wreak havoc. So yeah, I won't turn this on, I think, because Omnimex are universal, like the modular mechs. So, and how I understand it, at least, is that normal mechs, they have a fixed tonnage, and if you go over the tonnage, they just fucking cease to function or whatever. I don't know. I'll just turn this off. I don't know mech stack. uh, what's this? Um, I might check on this later, but yeah, I got some stuff I'll turn on and save. Let's save right now. It's realistic. Realistic, there it is. Okay. So next we have the advanced combat rules. Yeah, there you go. So AMS means anti-missile weapons system. Sorry. So yeah, they're just like machine guns basically. They don't really do much damage. And engine explosions. I don't turn this off because apparently fusion engines don't really blow up, so it's not really realistic in universe. Line of sight rules. There's only one. You need to tick only one. You can't tick both because they work differently. This one I think is like fuck. It's in the book. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, you got some other stuff that make the game a bit hard for yourself. Like partial cover. It works for you, but also works for them. You know. You got all these new rules and all that. It just makes the game more harder. Usually. I'm fine with it because I like it. Feels more realistic, you know. I feel like some of these are new. I might check them on later. Yeah, I'll check them on later. So now it's got ground movement again. You need the tactical ops book, tactical operation book, to know what they mean. I actually don't remember most of them, but just do it anyway. Leg damage roll. Oh yeah, speaking of legs, if you get melee attacked, you need to roll a not to fall roll. Because if you fall, you take damage, of course, and yeah, it can really fuck you up. Really falling sometimes, it can knock your pilot out, which is very annoying. Yeah, wait, what the fuck? I turn this on. Oh, okay, that's why I didn't turn it on. Okay, individual initiative, I have that on. Yeah, vehicle acceleration, the vehicle rules in tactical ops make it more realistic in terms of how you need to move them. Like, you can't just be like go forward like 2 hexes and do 190 turn. It's basically like if like the further you go, that means the faster your vehicle is, and the faster your vehicle is, if you just do a sudden turn, you need to roll. The pilot of the vehicle needs to roll something a control roll, I guess. And if he fails, he'll just slide. This goes. I think yeah, this goes to mechs as well. If they fail to control the vehicle, they just slide. So it's very dangerous in I would say maps with water and maps with buildings, because if you slide and land in water, if that thing can't swim, yeah, you just lose that unit instantly. If it's in a city map, if you just run into a building, yeah, you get damage, and if you're really unlucky, the entire building will just collapse on you, taking more damage. And yeah, you got all this, you got some stuff here, you got unofficial rules. I did turn this on before, but incompatible with individual initiative, so I don't think I can turn it on. I'm not sure why this is an official rule. Why isn't this a normal rule? Surely vehicles can be abandoned normally in normal game. No? I don't know. How vehicles are pretty. You gotta be careful if you get them because they can't go through trees. So if you get a map filled with trees, they're useless. That they can't do anything. They can't move. So yeah. What's this? Oh yeah, night and fog. Night and fog maps. If you get that, it's horrible. If you get a dark night map, you can only move like, if you're lucky, 2 hexes. It's very horrible. You can't see anything. You can barely move. It's a very slow game. Okay. Anyway, next is the aerospace rules. This covers planes and ships. I don't think you can get ship battles in MekHQ. You can play ship battles in Mega Mech. You can set it up on your own. Yeah, this is strategic operations, I believe. I don't really know. Excuse me. Plane aerospace rules. I might just turn everything on because why not? But this is pretty. I would say aerospace is pretty cool in the real life version of the game. Let's say you have a 2 battles going on. You got a ship battle up top and a land battle. If a ship gets shot down in space, it will land on the map. And these ships aren't tiny, they're fucking huge. They can literally take out the entire board if you're not careful. So, yeah. I don't think that applies in this game. Initiative rules, they're all unofficial, so I don't really turn them on. And then this is RPG related. So these are rules in the RPG book at time of war, I believe. So this is Edge, this is rerolls. Yeah. rerolls. Then you got separate, you got gunnery skills, separate gunnery skills. So you might be good at laser, but you probably won't be good at missiles or whatever. Because in the base game, let's say you have 4 gunnery. That's 4 across the board. So yeah, I don't know why you want this. This is the search one. Okay, so that's it. That's the advanced rule. So you can customize it all you want. I already got what I like. So I'll just oh yeah, bridges. Be careful with them. If they can't take your weight, they'll just collapse. Alright, so I've gotten that. That's the rules for Mech. And what there are more options, but that'll happen in once I actually get into a battle. Let's see. Is there anything else I can explain? Not really. No. I guess that's it. I guess I'll show you contract market. I guess I don't. Alright. Alright. So as of right now, I only have 2 contracts. So I can either play both of them the same type of mission, hunting pirates. So, alright. So the Lyran Commonwealth has more pay, 14,000 profit, the million profit even. Yeah, I'll definitely go with these guys. So, hold on. Okay, so this shows you how many days you'll be spending in space. This is how many days you'll be traveling there, how many times you have to click this. Or you can just do skip. Well, yeah, you can do that. Advice not to though, because you might miss some things. I mean, it'll show you a like a report, I guess, at the end of the skip. But I think it's better if you see it, then you can just resolve it then and there. So the ally rating. So if you get a mission with an ally attached to you, yeah, they'll be very good. D, I think, is the equipment rating, if I'm not mistaken. I forget the rules. I forget the designation. I think A is the worst. F, and I'm gonna have to check this again. I forget. And the enemy's green, so their stats are very low. So this is the start date. So if you get to your planet early, you won't get missions. You only start getting missions once this has passed. Yeah. Then down here, I'll show you how long the contract is. It's a 4-month contract. Overhead compensation. I forget what this means. Command rights. There are about 3 or 4 command rights. House means the House Steiner, the royal family, I guess, of the Lyran Commonwealth, has control of your mercenary group. So they call the shots. You go here, you go there, whatever. If it's independent, you get to do whatever you fucking wish. There's another one called Attach, I think. You basically get an advisor from their military, and I think there's another one, or there's only 3. I forget. But yeah, in this game though, I don't think it really matters. I think. Anyway, transport terms, they'll pay 30% of the transport fee there. Right, salvage rights, you get 50%. So after each battle, if they haven't, no, it really depends. I think it's but basically, like, you can, throughout the entire contract, you can only loot about 50% of the entire thing over there. Yeah, you're gonna have to balance it out. Also, like some things, like say you have two mechs, they might have different percentages. One mech might be broken, so it has a lower percentage. So you can, let's say it has like 10, so you have 40 as salvage rights left for the entire contract. But if you take the mech that's fully functional, it might max it out, or you might be left with 2% left or something along those lines. It'll be more clear once you actually I actually start playing. Straight support, I don't know what this means. Battle loss compensation, 0%. So if I lose units, they won't pay me anything. It's just my loss. If I lose units, it's my loss. They won't give me any like repair pay or whatever. So yeah, the quiet lance pretty straightforward. You need at least 2 lances for you to be able to get this mission, to accept to do this mission. Then you have all the numbers and all that. I mean, if you want to take a look at them, go on. I usually just look at this and the final profit. So yeah, Draconis, I can get a 10% battle loss compensation for repairs and everything, but liaison, yeah, that's what it means. That's the Tachi thing I mentioned just now. They got a higher transport term, and the planet is not that far away. Straight support, I don't know what it means. They got low salvage rights, so you have lower chance to loot things. I'm just gonna go accept this one. Also, the MBRC fee. I would say this is more of a role-playing thing because the MRBC is the Mercenary Review Board Commission. They're basically the governing body for mercenaries. They haven't been established yet in this time. I think they were established pretty later on, so it doesn't automatically turn on as far as I'm aware, at least. But I'll check the date where they're established, and once I reach that date, if I reach that far, I'll turn this on. Well, anyway, yeah, I'll just accept this contract, or you can just generate some more if you want. I'll accept this one. This will be the first contract for the Iron Bears. Right, they're in Commonwealth. Then if you go to the briefing room, I'll show you everything. And missions will come down here. Once the actual contract starts, the mission will pop out here. And yeah, it just tells you what kind of mission it is. And there'll be more information over here, like the objectives, what you need to do, and what you have to make sure. Like say you have a ally, for example. If you lose him, you're gonna get a negative contract score, and if you finish the contract with a negative contract score, your reputation will go down. So yeah, or if you decide to just ditch the contract, that'll definitely just kill it and kill your rating. So I usually do this. I click this and I set out the camo because I need immersion. I'll do this later on my own later on. But yeah, so what you need to do is just click here, click calculate jump path, and just click begin transit, and yeah, just hold on, yeah, calculate jump path, begin transit. Now all you can do is just click, keep clicking advanced state, which is do this, and yeah, until you reach there, and then you can actually start playing the game. Once you're there, you need to make sure you assign roles. So the Maul lance all assigned to fight, and the recon lance will be recon or scouting, and the command lance will do defending. All right, so that's the I think I covered everything. Yeah, I covered everything. So I'll end it here. This will just be introduction for MekHQ and also Iron Bears. I'll start the actual campaign next time. So thank you for watching and stay safe. It's with the pandemic and all. So yeah, thanks for watching and stay safe. See you next time.